there, YouTube. Hey, we're back. We're going to do a little preseason prep work here. We've got these Fox Hollow Super Steaks at the convention, PA convention there. We're going to make them up here. I do it chained. So I have a little jig I made up right here. And we're going to start cutting some chain until I run out. And see how many we can get done today. I have 36 ends to bake. So real quick here, I'll show you what I do. So I got this jig set up, got a nail here to hold it from falling back on the floor, another nail here. I got my 12-inch mark, and then I'll cut it with bolt cutters, and then the chain doesn't fall back into the bucket, so I don't have to keep picking it up. And I have the chain in the little bucket down there. But all right, all we need is bolt cutters, S-hook, J-hook tool, and of course the ends, the S-hooks, and a number 2 chain. So we're going to get started here. Let's see if I can get that. Show you what I'm doing. I just got it marked out at 12 inches. That's what I use, 12 inches of chain. Cut it. Take my S-hook, S-hook tool. And then I have the S-hook on my 12 inches of chain, super steak end, and then now I'll take it outside because I don't weld inside because you know, too many people caught their garages on fire and stuff, shops on fire, welding inside, so I weld outside. And I'll weld those 2 contact points right there, and then it won't be able to pull off. So, alright, we're going to work our way through the dozen and then or 3 dozen, and we'll go outside and weld. Catch you out there. Alright there, YouTube. We're all set up here. As you can see, I got super steak end shoved down in one of the holes of the plate. Got the S-hook right there. Oop. And we're going to weld these 2 connection points on the S-hooks. And we'll be welded up solid here then. So okay, so that's all it takes. I weld both sides of the S-hook, and we're gonna knock out these other ones, and we'll be back. Alright, that's all of them. Now we're going to go let these cool down, and I'm going to show you something else here real quick. Alright guys, so here's what I use to drive my super steaks. This is a Hammer Trapline Products driver, heat treated, turned down, all solid one piece. Driver worked out really well last year, never bent, still straight and true. Top of it's barely even mushroomed on it, which is really surprising because most of them do get destroyed. The end, I always try to protect the ends best I can. I've mushroomed them before and then tried to get an end on, and yeah, no go. So I don't do anything with the end except for drive stakes. I have a bar that I made, I welded up, and I use this to drive a pilot hole down in, because the ground around here is really rocky. So I'll take and drive a pilot hole with this, and I have another old driver that's broken. The tip broke off of it. I take and drive it down in sometimes too. And I will, as you can see, this thing's not straight at all. I take it, get it down in there, pull it back up out, and that will let me know if there's any rocks down there before I try to drive a stake and hit a rock 4 or 6 inches down. And if the ground's solid, you pull up and try to get that stake out, it's going to set, but it's going to set real close to the surface. And you either have to dig it out or take a bar and drive down in there and wiggle the ground out to get it out of there. So you definitely don't want to hit a rock before you get to the depth you want to go. So take and use a sacrifice driver and drive it down in there, and that'll let you know if there's a rock. Because I grab all my super stakes I just welded her outside. I'll take an end here. So on these here, if your chain's hooked to here, and I've drove these down in the ground like this and caught a rock and opened that up and straightened it, and the chain pops off. So you don't want to hit a rock with these. So that's why I weld mine shut. Because even if you drive the driver down in first, you may just miss the edge of a rock, but whenever you go down in, you'll hit the rock with this, will catch it and open this S-hook up, and your chain will come off. And then, you know, if you don't pull hard enough, you won't know. Or you could even just be barely hooked down there, and a coyote's going to straighten that out the rest of the way. So I just weld those, pinch that in, weld those solid, and I don't have to worry about rocks opening them up. So that's my deal. That's how I run my stakes for the trapping season, and how I prepare them and get them ready. Next thing I'll do now is I'll boil all these in some battle bore and trap cleaner, and then dye and wax. Or I don't even wax my anchors, but I wax up to the S-hook, but the end doesn't get waxed because the hole fills up with wax, and then you have to take a drill bit and drill it all out. So, but yeah, that's how it works. That's how I do it, and I hope you guys can do the same. Use the same way to do yours. It definitely works out. I've tried other kind. I've tried the Berkshires. I've tried the washer. When I first started, I tried doing the washer ends, and too many rocks. They just bend. I go straight heavy duty steel, all chain, everything. I don't want people to be able to cut them off too easy. But yep, hope that helped you guys out. Have a great day, and we'll see you back on the next video.